Welcome back, coin lovers. In today's video, we're diving deep into one of the most legendary treasures in American history, the top 5 most valuable and most expensive Eisenhower dollar. A coin so rare and powerful, it could make you a millionaire overnight. This isn't just any dollar coin. It's a symbol of freedom, history, and pure numismatic magic, a masterpiece that celebrates America's 200 years of independence. Some of these ultra-rare bicentennial Eisenhower dollars have sold for millions of dollars, making them one of the most valuable modern coins ever discovered. So grab your seat, because what you're about to see might just change the way you look at coins forever. Let's uncover the secrets, the history, and the unbelievable value hidden in the Eisenhower dollar. Let's get started. First up in the United States, Eisenhower dollar from 1776 to 1976 stands as one of the most captivating and historically rich coins ever minted by the U.S. Mint. Often referred to as the bicentennial Eisenhower dollar, this coin is not only a celebration of America's 200 years of freedom, but also one of the most fascinating collectibles in modern numismatics. While millions were produced for circulation, a select few rare varieties, proof strikes, and minting errors have elevated this coin to legendary status, some commanding values well into the millions of dollars today. For collectors and treasure hunters alike, the discovery of one of these ultra-rare 1776 to 1976 Eisenhower dollars could quite literally change a person's life overnight. Minted between 1975 and 1976 to commemorate the United States bicentennial, the Eisenhower dollar served as both a tribute to President Dwight D. Eisenhower and a patriotic emblem of the nation's founding. It was struck at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints, with each mint contributing its unique mark and character to the series. The mint mark coins, struck in 40% silver, were produced specifically for collectors and have become particularly sought after. However, it is the prototype and rare error varieties, such as the no-S proof strike and the double die obverse, that have captured the imagination of the numismatic world. These coins serve as a tangible connection to the celebration of America's 200th anniversary, making them both historically and emotionally valuable. The Eisenhower dollar's design is one of remarkable artistry and patriotic symbolism. The obverse features the bold and dignified portrait of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, designed by Frank Gasparo, capturing the leadership and legacy of a man who shaped much of modern American history. The reverse design, created by Dennis R. Williams, depicts the Liberty Bell superimposed on the moon, a breathtaking representation of America's journey from independence to space exploration. The dual date, 1776 to 1976, signifies the nation's bicentennial celebration, while the combination of polished luster, heavy silver composition in certain issues, and crisp engraving make this coin stand out as a masterpiece of numismatic art. Collectors are particularly drawn to this coin because of its striking variety and unique minting characteristics. The San Francisco Mint's 40% silver proofs, the Denver Mint's sharp, demarked business strikes, and the Philadelphia Mint's rare no-mint mark issues each have distinct collector appeal. Yet the holy grail of Eisenhower dollars lies in the ultra-rare 1776 to 1976 Type 2 silver proof with the no-S mint mark, a mysterious and extremely limited production piece that was never officially released for circulation. This elusive coin, reportedly found only in a handful of examples, has sold at auction for over $1.5 million, cementing its place among America's most valuable modern rarities. Condition plays an enormous role in determining the value of the 1776 to 1976 Eisenhower dollar. While circulated examples are common, pristine, uncirculated, or proof condition coins, especially those with deep cameo contrasts, are highly prized. The difference in value between a circulated coin and a flawless, graded example can be staggering. Certified MS 67 and PR 70 deep cameo examples have achieved extraordinary prices at major auctions, with certain silver-proof strikes and mint error coins valued between $10,000 and $2 million, depending on rarity, strike quality, and provenance. Collectors and investors alike know that the finest examples of this coin represent both historical pride and substantial financial opportunity. Market demand for the bicentennial Eisenhower dollar remains exceptionally strong. Its dual appeal, both as a symbol of America's heritage and as a valuable collectible, has made it a staple in numismatic portfolios. Over the years, its value has shown steady appreciation, particularly for rare varieties and silver-clad proofs. Auction houses such as Heritage Auctions and Stack's Bowers have reported remarkable sales, with certified top-grade specimens fetching six-figure to seven-figure sums. As more collectors recognize the cultural and financial significance of the 1776 to 1976 Eisenhower dollar, demand continues to climb, making it one of the most exciting coins to own in today's market. For collectors eager to acquire this coin, careful selection and authentication are key. Seek out coins certified by reputable grading services like PCGS or NGC, which guarantee authenticity and provide an unbiased assessment of condition. Focus on varieties such as the Type 1, bold lettering, and Type 2, thin lettering, reverses, as well as any known die errors, such as double dies or overstrikes. Proper storage in airtight holders or slabs is essential to preserve luster and prevent tarnish. Engaging with reputable dealers and participating in major numismatic conventions or online auctions can offer invaluable insight and opportunities to acquire these treasures safely. The allure of the 1776 to 1976 Eisenhower dollar extends far beyond its metallic content. It embodies a remarkable intersection of artistry, patriotism, and history, capturing the very essence of America's journey over 2 centuries. Each coin, whether a common strike or an ultra-rare variety, tells a story of the nation's pride and progress. Yet, for those fortunate enough to uncover one of the ultra-rare bicentennial Eisenhower dollars, especially in flawless condition, the reward is not merely historical satisfaction, but potentially life-changing wealth. Indeed, this coin stands as proof that even modern-era U.S. coins can hold unimaginable value. Collectors worldwide view this coin as a must-have centerpiece of any serious American collection. Its combination of historical gravitas, visual beauty, and rarity make it a true masterpiece of modern coinage. Whether displayed proudly in a collector's showcase or stored securely as a long-term investment, the 1776 to 1976 Eisenhower dollar continues to command respect, admiration, and substantial market value. Each example, particularly those struck in silver, connects its owner directly to the bicentennial spirit of freedom and unity that defined America's 200th year. The 1776 to 1976 Eisenhower dollar represents one of the most extraordinary treasures of modern American numismatics. Its breathtaking design, patriotic symbolism, and rarity have made it one of the most coveted coins ever minted. The coin's ultra-rare varieties, especially the No-S silver-proof strikes, can reach values in the millions, transforming ordinary collectors into overnight millionaires. It stands as a timeless reminder that coins are not just currency. They are pieces of living history, tangible artifacts that continue to inspire, enrich, and captivate generations of collectors across the world. Next up in the 1972 Eisenhower dollar is one of the most admired and collectible coins in the U.S. dollar series, representing the strength of American heritage and precision minting. Issued by the San Francisco Mint, this coin stands out for its superior proof quality and silver composition, which distinguish it from its copper-nickel counterparts produced in Philadelphia and Denver. Collectors cherish it not only for its historical symbolism, but also for its mirror-like finish and craftsmanship. Among the Eisenhower dollar series, 1971 to 1978, the 1972 S-proof dollar remains one of the most sought-after issues due to its limited mintage, silver content, and exceptional aesthetic appeal. Today, it continues to captivate coin enthusiasts and investors alike, serving as a shining example of 20th-century American minting artistry. The Eisenhower dollar series was first introduced in 1971, honoring both President Dwight D. Eisenhower and the historic Apollo 11 moon landing, 2 defining moments in American history. By 1972, the San Francisco Mint was producing both proof and uncirculated silver-clad issues bearing the S Mint mark. These coins were not released for general circulation but sold directly to collectors, highlighting their special status. The San Francisco Mint, known for its tradition of producing the nation's highest quality proof coins, utilized advanced techniques to achieve a mirror-like surface and frosted relief. The 1972 Eisenhower dollar thus embodies both political and scientific triumphs, a tribute to Eisenhower's leadership and America's achievement in space exploration. The 1972 Eisenhower dollar features a bold and dignified design by Frank Gasparo. On the obverse, a striking profile of President Dwight D. Eisenhower faces left, with the inscriptions "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the date 1972. The reverse is a magnificent tribute to the Apollo 11 mission, depicting an eagle landing on the moon while holding an olive branch, with Earth visible in the background, a recreation of the Apollo 11 mission insignia. Unlike the standard copper-nickel versions, the 1972 silver-clad coin is composed of 40% silver and 60% copper, giving it a distinctive luster and heavier feel. The coin weighs approximately 24.6 grams and measures 38.1 millimeters in diameter. Its proof strikes, characterized by mirror-polished fields and frosted designs, make it a true collector's showpiece. While millions of Eisenhower dollars were produced across all mints, the 1972 silver issues were struck in much lower numbers, especially in proof form. Approximately 1.8 million silver proof coins were minted, a modest figure compared to circulation issues. The rarity becomes even more pronounced for coins that remain in pristine condition, especially those graded PR69 or PR70 by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. Many examples exhibit hazing, hairlines, or toning over time, making flawless specimens exceedingly rare. Proof coins with deeply frosted cameo or deep cameo contrasts command a premium among collectors, especially when stored properly to preserve their mirror brilliance. As of today's active coin market, the 1972 Eisenhower dollar holds strong investment appeal. A standard 1972 silver proof in average condition typically sells for $15 to $30, while high-grade deep cameo examples certified PR69 can fetch $60 to $100. Exceptional PR70 deep cameo proofs, which are nearly flawless, have realized auction prices exceeding $400 to $600, depending on demand and visual appeal. Uncirculated silver-clad versions, also from San Francisco, tend to range between $20 and $50, with premiums for coins displaying extraordinary luster and perfect surfaces. As collectors continue to appreciate mid-20th century U.S. silver issues, the 1972 Eisenhower dollar's market value remains steady, with gradual appreciation over time. For collectors seeking to add a 1972 Eisenhower dollar to their collection, attention to condition and authenticity is essential. Always look for the sharp S mint mark on the obverse, located just below Eisenhower's neck. Proof examples should display crisp details, deep mirrors, and strong contrast between the frosted design and the polished background. When purchasing, it's advisable to buy certified coins from reputable grading services such as NGC or PCGS to ensure authenticity and condition accuracy. Proper storage is equally important. Coins should be kept in airtight capsules or proof holders to prevent tarnish and toning. Attending coin shows, joining numismatic associations, and consulting trusted dealers can also enhance your chances of acquiring top-quality examples. The San Francisco Mint, affectionately known as the Granite Lady, played a pivotal role in producing America's most beautiful proof coins, including the 1972 Eisenhower dollar. During the early 1970s, the Mint's specialized proof-striking technology was at its peak, allowing for highly polished dies and precise pressure control that resulted in coins with unmatched brilliance and detail. Each proof coin was struck multiple times on specially prepared planchets, ensuring sharp relief and deep, mirror-like fields. Collectors often regard San Francisco minted Eisenhower dollars as the finest representations of the series, a testament to the Mint's commitment to quality and artistry. Furthermore, the decision to produce these coins primarily for collectors rather than general circulation added to their exclusivity, ensuring that most 1972 Eisenhower dollars survived in exceptional condition compared to their heavily circulated Philadelphia and Denver counterparts. While the 1972 Eisenhower dollar is best known for its proof and silver-clad issues, it also includes a few notable varieties and minor errors that intrigue advanced collectors. Some examples display light dye doubling on the obverse lettering or a frosted inconsistency in Eisenhower's portrait. There are also minor planchet variations that affect the reflectivity or tone of the silver surface. While not as dramatic as the well-known 1972 Type II Earth variety seen in the Philadelphia issues, these subtle proof dye differences can still influence desirability and value, particularly among specialized Eisenhower series enthusiasts. Collectors who focus on variety collecting often seek out these distinctions, making the 1972 a cornerstone for completing an advanced Eisenhower dollar set. Proofs displaying deep cameo contrast, or those certified as ultra cameo, are particularly desirable because of their exceptional eye appeal and rarity within high-grade populations. Over the decades, the 1972 Eisenhower dollar has evolved from being a modestly priced collector coin to a symbol of mid-20th century American coinage artistry. Its combination of historical depth, silver content, and limited production has made it a consistent favorite for both casual collectors and serious investors. Unlike many modern commemoratives, the 1972 Eisenhower dollar holds dual significance. It honors both a beloved U.S. president and one of humankind's greatest technological triumphs. As silver prices fluctuate and vintage U.S. proof coins continue to rise in prestige, many investors view this issue as a stable entry point into silver numismatics. Even complete Eisenhower dollar sets featuring all silver proofs, including the 1972 often command impressive premiums at auction, particularly when housed in original government packaging or certified in high grades. Next up in the 1974 Eisenhower dollar with no mint mark stands as one of the most fascinating and historically rich coins in modern American numismatics. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, this coin pays tribute to the 34th President of the United States, Dwight D. Eisenhower, while also symbolizing a key era in U.S. coinage history, the transition from silver to clad compositions. Collectors prize the 1974 Eisenhower dollar not only for its connection to American heritage, but also for its large, bold design, which represents the last of the circulating big dollar coins before the smaller Susan B. Anthony dollar appeared in 1979. Today, high-grade and error-free examples of this coin continue to command strong demand among collectors, with exceptional specimens drawing attention in auctions and numismatic markets worldwide. The Eisenhower dollar series was first introduced in 1971 to honor both President Eisenhower and the Apollo 11 moon landing, two monumental events in U.S. history. By 1974, the series had already become a staple in circulation and a favorite among coin enthusiasts. The Philadelphia Mint, which produced coins without a mint mark, struck millions of these dollars for everyday use. However, 1974 marked the final full production year before the special bicentennial 1776 to 1976 dual-dated coins were introduced. This makes the 1974 issue an important pre-bicentennial piece, representing the end of a short yet significant chapter in U.S. numismatic history. The coin's presence during the mid-1970s also reflects a time of economic change and public nostalgia for silver coinage, even though the Eisenhower dollar contained no silver in its regular issue form. Designed by chief engraver Frank Gasparo, the obverse of the 1974 Eisenhower dollar proudly features a left-facing portrait of President Dwight D. Eisenhower, inscribed with "Liberty, in God we trust," and the year of issue. The reverse design, inspired by the Apollo 11 mission insignia, depicts an eagle landing on the moon clutching an olive branch, symbolizing peace, while the Earth rises in the background. This powerful image links the coin to both American leadership and space exploration. The coin is composed of a copper-nickel clad over a pure copper core, measuring 38.1 millimeters in diameter and weighing 22.68 grams. Its substantial size and detailed design make it visually impressive, and examples with sharp strikes, full details, and minimal wear are especially coveted among collectors. Although millions of 1974 Eisenhower dollars were minted in Philadelphia, high-grade examples are surprisingly scarce due to the coin's large surface area, which made it prone to contact marks and wear during circulation. The majority of these coins entered commerce, and only a limited number survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. In particular, coins graded MS-65 or higher by PCGS or NGC are considered rare, with deeply lustrous surfaces and minimal blemishes adding significantly to their desirability. Collectors also look for well-struck examples with strong details in Eisenhower's hair and the eagle's feathers, both areas that often appear weakly struck. While the Philadelphia issue has no mint mark, minor die variations and strike quality can greatly influence value. In today's active coin market, the 1974 Eisenhower dollar, no mint mark, holds respectable value across all grades. Circulated examples generally trade between $1.25 and $3, depending on condition, while uncirculated pieces in MS-60, MS-63 range can fetch $5 to $15. Coins graded MS-65 often sell for $100 to $200, with particularly high-end examples or those exhibiting exceptional luster reaching $300 or more at auction. The finest known specimens, graded MS-66 or MS-67, can command $800 to over $1,200, depending on eye appeal and market trends. Demand for these coins has grown steadily, fueled by nostalgia and the limited supply of well-preserved examples, making them an attractive investment for collectors seeking a blend of history and affordability. For those interested in acquiring the 1974 Eisenhower dollar, attention to detail is essential. Collectors should prioritize coins with strong strikes, clean fields, and minimal contact marks. Certification by reputable grading agencies such as PCGS or NGC provides assurance of authenticity and condition, helping maintain long-term value. Because the coin's large surface is susceptible to scratches and tarnish, proper storage in airtight holders or soft plastic flips is strongly recommended. When purchasing, reputable coin dealers, major coin shows, and trusted online numismatic auctions are ideal sources. Some collectors also pursue full Eisenhower dollar sets, including both clad and silver proofs, to appreciate the evolution of this short-lived yet historically significant series. One of the most fascinating aspects of the 1974 Eisenhower dollar, no mint mark, lies in the small number of known varieties and striking errors that have surfaced over the decades. Although the Philadelphia Mint did not intentionally produce any silver-clad versions of this coin, occasional transitional errors and off-metal strikes have been reported. These are extremely rare and highly sought after. For example, a few 1974 Eisenhower dollars have been discovered struck on 40% silver planchets intended for San Francisco proofs, resulting in a coin with a subtly different sheen and heavier weight. Other notable errors include double dies on the obverse, off-center strikes, and coins with clipped planchets. Each of these unique anomalies adds considerable numismatic intrigue, often transforming an otherwise common coin into a valuable collectible worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Collectors passionate about error coins carefully study die diagnostics and planchet characteristics to authenticate such rarities, as even slight variations can dramatically influence the coin's worth. The 1974 Eisenhower dollar represents a pivotal moment in the evolution of U.S. currency. It was the last large-sized dollar coin produced for regular circulation, following a tradition that began with the Morgan and Peace dollars of the late 19th and early 20th centuries. However, by the mid-1970s, the coin's large size made it inconvenient for everyday use, leading to its limited circulation and eventual replacement by the smaller Susan B. Anthony dollar in 1979. This transition marked a turning point in how Americans viewed and used dollar coins. For collectors, the 1974 issue captures the spirit of that transitional era, blending modern minting technology with classic design values. Its historical position as one of the final circulating silver dollar-sized coins endows it with a nostalgic charm that appeals to both veteran numismatists and newcomers drawn to coins that embody America's industrial and artistic heritage. As the coin market continues to evolve, The 1974 Eisenhower dollar without a mint mark has proven to be a steady and promising addition to any collection. While not exceedingly rare in lower grades, its scarcity in pristine, high mint state conditions ensures ongoing demand among serious collectors. Over the past 2 decades, values for certified MS-65 and above examples have steadily increased, particularly as more collectors focus on completing full Eisenhower dollar sets with top-quality specimens. The coin's large canvas also makes it a favorite for modern collectors who appreciate its bold design and historical gravitas. Moreover, the Eisenhower dollar series as a whole has seen renewed interest thanks to its connection with pivotal moments in U.S. history, from World War II leadership to the Apollo missions. As such, the 1974 no-mint mark dollar continues to hold both emotional and financial appeal, making it not just a relic of the past, but a tangible link to America's enduring pursuit of excellence in coinage and design. The 1974 Eisenhower dollar with no mint mark represents far more than a piece of monetary metal. It encapsulates American pride, history, and innovation. Its dual tribute to a revered president and the nation's space achievements gives it enduring cultural and historical value. For modern collectors, it offers an affordable gateway into vintage U.S. dollars while still presenting opportunities for rarity and investment potential in top condition. As interest in mid-20th century coinage continues to grow, the 1974 Eisenhower dollar remains a timeless testament to American craftsmanship and legacy, an enduring collectible that bridges the nation's past and its enduring fascination with exploration and achievement. Next up in the 1977 Eisenhower dollar with no mint mark stands as one of the most captivating and historically significant coins of the late 20th century. Minted in Philadelphia, this coin carries the legacy of President Dwight D. Eisenhower and the enduring spirit of post-war America. Though part of a short-lived series minted between 1971 and 1978, the 1977 Eisenhower dollar continues to command interest among collectors due to its combination of historical depth, large size, and unique design. Unlike smaller modern coins, the Ike dollar, as it's affectionately known, has a bold and commanding presence, a true nod to America's coinage heritage. Today, the 1977 no-mint mark Eisenhower dollar is increasingly sought after by collectors and investors alike, particularly in top condition or with rare varieties that showcase exceptional minting quality or die characteristics. The Eisenhower dollar series was introduced in 1971 to honor Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States and a 5-star general during World War II. The coin also served to commemorate the Apollo 11 moon landing, a defining moment in human history that occurred during Eisenhower's era of leadership in the 1950s and early 1960s. The 1977 issue was the penultimate year of production before the series concluded in 1978, making it a late series collectible. All 1977 Eisenhower dollars without a mint mark were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which did not use identifying mint marks at that time. This final stretch of the Eisenhower dollar's production marked the end of an era for large, copper-nickel dollar coins in circulation as America transitioned towards smaller dollar coinage, such as the Susan B. Anthony dollar introduced in 1979. The 1977 Eisenhower dollar was designed by Frank Gasparo, the U.S. Mint's chief engraver. The obverse front of the coin proudly features a detailed portrait of President Eisenhower, facing left, accompanied by the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date, 1977. The reverse, back, design is an artistic rendition of the Apollo 11 mission insignia, an eagle landing on the moon, clutching an olive branch, with the Earth visible above. Surrounding the central image are the words, United States of America, e pluribus unum, and the denomination $1. Each coin measures 38.1 millimeters in diameter, weighs 22.68 grams, and is composed of a copper-nickel clad over a pure copper core. The blend of military, political, and space symbolism makes this coin a powerful tribute to American achievement and progress. While the 1977 Eisenhower dollar had a relatively high mintage of over 12 million pieces from the Philadelphia Mint, pristine examples are far scarcer than their production numbers suggest. Most circulated heavily due to their use in casinos and general commerce, leading to heavy wear and loss of luster. Uncirculated examples with sharp details and original mint luster are thus highly valued, especially in grades MS65 and higher. Collectors also seek out varieties, such as die cracks, doubling on the lettering or date, and exceptionally well-struck examples. The most elusive and valuable 1977 no-mint mark Eisenhower dollars are those certified in superb gem condition, MS66 or MS67, where only a handful survive due to the coin's large planchet and susceptibility to bag marks. The market for the 1977 Eisenhower dollar with no mint mark varies significantly depending on condition and rarity. Circulated examples generally trade for $1.25 to $3, reflecting their base metal composition. In uncirculated condition, MS60, MS63, values range from $5 to $15, while premium high-grade examples, MS65, MS66, can fetch between $60 and $200 at auction. Exceptional specimens graded MS67 by PCGS or NGC, which are exceedingly rare, have been known to sell for $500 or more. Collectors prize these high-grade coins for their lustrous surfaces, sharp strikes, and clean fields, which are difficult to find in this series. Over the years, demand for top-quality Eisenhower dollars has risen steadily as more collectors complete Ike dollar sets or focus on modern U.S. dollar coinage. For collectors seeking to acquire a 1977 Eisenhower dollar with no mint mark, condition and authenticity are paramount. Always inspect for strong luster, minimal contact marks, and well-defined design details, especially around Eisenhower's cheek and the eagle's wings. Certified coins from reputable grading services such as PCGS or NGC provide assurance of authenticity and grade accuracy, making them ideal for serious investors. When handling these coins, use cotton gloves and store them in protective holders or capsules to prevent tarnish and scratches. Searching through old coin rolls, mint sets, or estate collections can sometimes yield near-gem examples. Joining numismatic clubs or attending coin shows also increases the chances of finding exceptional pieces and learning from experienced collectors. The 1977 Eisenhower dollar holds a special place in U.S. numismatic history not just because of its design or composition, but because it symbolizes the transition of American currency during the 1970s, a period defined by modernization, inflation, and evolving minting technologies. The Eisenhower series bridged the gap between the silver dollars of the past, such as the Morgan and Peace dollars, and the smaller, copper-nickel dollar coins that followed. When the 1977 issue was struck, the U.S. Mint was in the process of refining its coin production methods to improve consistency and reduce striking errors. The Philadelphia Mint, responsible for the no mint mark version, had one of the largest production capacities in the world, and yet, striking such large coins with uniform quality remained a significant challenge. This makes high-quality 1977 examples with fully struck details and pristine luster rare survivors of a demanding minting era. The year 1977 also marked growing collector awareness. People began saving Eisenhower dollars directly from circulation, realizing their short production run and commemorative significance. Another element contributing to the fascination with the 1977 Eisenhower dollar is the range of minor die variations and minting errors found among surviving specimens. Collectors often seek out double die obverse, off-center strikes, die cracks, and planchet flaws that make individual coins stand out from the millions minted. For instance, some 1977 Eisenhower dollars show light doubling on the words, "In God We Trust," or along the date. Small but exciting details that can substantially increase a coin's desirability and value. Die polishing lines, strike weakness in the eagle's feathers, or extra metal on the rim from misaligned dies also add intrigue for variety collectors. These nuances transform the standard 1977 Eisenhower dollar into a specialized field of study, encouraging both novice and veteran numismatists to explore the intricacies of minting technology and the artistry behind each coin. The popularity of online numismatic forums and coin grading registries has only intensified this interest, pushing collectors to compete for the finest and most unusual examples. Today, the 1977 no-mint mark Eisenhower dollar continues to gain appreciation as part of a broader resurgence of interest in modern American coinage. Although once overlooked in favor of older silver issues, the Eisenhower dollar series has earned recognition for its bold designs, large format, and symbolic significance. Investors and collectors alike have begun to view these coins as historical artifacts, not merely monetary relics, but reflections of national pride and technological progress. The limited lifespan of the series, ending just 1 year later in 1978, ensures that complete sets remain finite, with gem-quality examples increasingly difficult to source. As grading populations stabilize and demand continues to climb, high-end 1977 Eisenhower dollars are expected to maintain strong long-term potential in the numismatic marketplace. For those who value history, artistry, and preservation, the 1977 Eisenhower dollar remains a shining testament to America's enduring commitment to excellence in coinage. The 1977 Eisenhower dollar with no mint mark remains a powerful emblem of American history, leadership, and exploration. Its rich symbolism, coupled with its imposing size and historical context, continues to capture the admiration of numismatists around the world. While it may not contain silver, its collectible value lies in its artistry, condition, and place within the broader story of American coinage. For both new and seasoned collectors, the 1977 Eisenhower dollar represents a tangible. Next up to in the 1978 Eisenhower dollar, minted without a mint mark, stands as the final chapter in the Eisenhower dollar series and holds a special place in American numismatic history. Produced at the Philadelphia Mint, this coin represents the last circulating large-sized dollar struck by the United States Mint before the transition to the smaller Susan B. Anthony dollar in 1979. Collectors treasure the 1978 no-mint mark Eisenhower dollar for its historical closure to an era, its patriotic design, and its scarcity in higher grades. While millions were struck, only a fraction survive today in exceptional condition, making pristine examples highly sought after among enthusiasts and investors alike. The Eisenhower dollar series was first introduced in 1971 to honor both President Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States, and the Apollo 11 moon landing, a historic event that symbolized American achievement and unity. The 1978 issue marked the end of an 8-year production run, closing an important era for large, copper-nickel-clad dollar coins. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint with no mint mark, the 1978 Eisenhower dollar was part of the regular business strike coins released for circulation. Its production reflected both a tribute to Eisenhower's legacy and a transition in U.S. coinage design philosophy, as the government prepared for a smaller and more cost-effective dollar coin. The obverse of the 1978 Eisenhower dollar features Frank Gasparo's iconic portrait of President Eisenhower, symbolizing strength, leadership, and post-war American optimism. The reverse, designed by Chief Engraver Gasparo as well, showcases an eagle landing on the moon clutching an olive branch, adapted from the Apollo 11 mission insignia, set against a backdrop of Earth in the distance. The coin is composed of copper-nickel clad over a pure copper core, weighs approximately 22.68 grams, and measures 38.1 millimeters in diameter. Its reeded edge and detailed engravings make it a visually commanding piece. High-grade examples reveal sharp relief on Eisenhower's cheekbone and crisp feather details on the eagle, both of which are key identifiers of well-preserved coins. Although the 1978 no-mint mark Eisenhower dollar had a mintage exceeding 25 million coins, very few have survived in truly exceptional condition. Most circulated heavily, resulting in worn surfaces and diminished details. Mint state, MS. Examples graded MS65 or higher are relatively scarce, and those with exceptional luster, minimal contact marks, and strong strikes are even rarer. Collectors also seek out varieties such as the Type II reverse, with sharper lettering and distinct earth details. In addition, the 1978 coin is known for subtle die variations that can increase value among variety specialists. The scarcity of uncirculated coins contributes greatly to their desirability and premium market prices today. As of today's numismatic market trends, A typical circulated 1978 Eisenhower dollar without a mint mark holds a modest value of around $1.50 to $3, reflecting its base metal composition. However, values climb sharply for higher grades. A certified MS-63 example can fetch $8 to $12, while superb MS-65 coins may command $40 to $80 depending on eye appeal and strike quality. The rarest high-grade examples, especially those graded MS-66 or MS-67, can sell for $250 to over $1,000 at auction, with exceptional specimens achieving even higher results when attractively toned or with desirable die characteristics. The gradual rise in collector demand for late-series Eisenhower dollars has also contributed to steady appreciation in recent years. Collectors seeking a 1978 Eisenhower dollar should pay close attention to surface quality, luster, and strike sharpness. Because many of these coins were stored loosely in bags, abrasions and contact marks are common, so examples with clean fields and full detail are particularly valuable. The 1978 no-mint mark Eisenhower dollar has gradually evolved from a common circulation coin into a prized collectible with rising investment potential. While it was once overlooked by mainstream collectors, modern numismatists have come to appreciate the Eisenhower dollar series for its historical resonance and limited production lifespan. As collectors increasingly pursue complete Eisenhower dollar sets, demand for high-grade 1978 issues has expanded considerably. Registry collectors, in particular, have driven up prices for coins certified in near-perfect condition, MS-67 and higher, recognizing the rarity of flawless surfaces and strong strikes from this final year issue. As a result, this coin has transitioned from being a nostalgic piece of Americana into a legitimate numismatic investment that offers both historical satisfaction and measurable financial growth. The 1978 Eisenhower dollar holds immense cultural and symbolic importance. It represents the culmination of an era when the United States Mint still produced large, weighty coins that carried tangible prestige in the hand. The design itself, featuring the proud visage of Dwight D. Eisenhower and the majestic eagle descending upon the lunar surface, embodies themes of leadership, peace, and exploration. These motifs reflect the American spirit during the late 20th century, a time of technological triumphs, Cold War tensions, and enduring faith in progress. For many collectors, owning a 1978 Eisenhower dollar is not merely about possessing a piece of metal, but about holding a slice of national identity, a coin that bridges America's presidential legacy with its extraordinary achievements in space. The 1978 Eisenhower dollar continues to captivate collectors with its timeless blend of history, artistry, and symbolism. It stands as a fitting conclusion to the Eisenhower dollar series and a lasting tribute to a president whose leadership shaped the modern world. The coin's large size, detailed engraving, and connection to monumental events ensure its continued popularity among both seasoned numismatists and new collectors entering the hobby. Its enduring appeal lies in its dual identity, a piece of everyday currency that once circulated across America and a collectible artifact that encapsulates an era of pride, innovation, and national unity. For anyone seeking to build a meaningful and historically rich coin collection, the 1978 no-mint mark Eisenhower dollar remains an essential and emotionally resonant choice. Certification from trusted grading services such as PCGS or NGC ensures authenticity and provides a reliable assessment of grade, which can significantly affect market value. For long-term preservation, collectors are advised to store coins in airtight holders to prevent oxidation and to avoid cleaning, which can diminish both aesthetic and monetary value. Reputable numismatic dealers, coin shows, and online auction platforms remain the best avenues to acquire verified, high-quality specimens. The 1978 Eisenhower dollar without a mint mark serves as both a historical artifact and a numismatic treasure, marking the end of America's last large-size circulating dollar. Its strong connection to President Eisenhower and the Apollo 11 mission adds emotional and patriotic weight to its collectible appeal. For collectors, it offers a tangible link to mid-20th century American history and a rewarding challenge in the pursuit of well-preserved, high-grade examples. As time passes and fewer pristine coins remain, The 1978 Eisenhower dollar continues to rise in prestige, embodying the enduring legacy of American coinage artistry and the final salute to a classic era of the dollar coin.